Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. If you're new here, I do makeup reviews, makeup tutorials, skincare, anything beauty related, I got you covered. Today's video, I'm going to talk about some eyeshadow brushes. I'm going to be speaking particularly about the Real Techniques. This is the Everyday Eye Essentials. I took them out of the box. This retails for about $20. I picked this up at Walgreens. You can find it on Amazon, you can find it at Ulta, you can find it at Harmon's, I'm sure you can find it at Target. You can find it anywhere. So I often get asked about brushes that are affordable and what I recommend. Now, this is going to be my first time using these. I have a couple of these when they first launched, like years ago. And I know originally they had launched like the shading brush, the smudge brush. So I have those and I do like those a lot, but I wanted to try a more affordable option. I wanted to try, well, not that it's more affordable than the original ones, but basically I want to try a set of brushes that I personally feel like you can do a whole eye just with these brushes. I don't think you need anything else beside that, but I wanted to give you guys an affordable option and something that you can just find pretty much anywhere. You know what I mean? So we're going to try these out. I don't know if I'm going to use every single one. Like, I'm probably not going to use the Lash Separator, but I'll show you up close like what it looks like. And I don't know, I may or may not use the fine liner brush. I wasn't planning on putting like a gel liner, but I'll show you these. Now, I guess we'll just get into it, right? I'm going to use an eyeshadow palette from ColourPop. I don't know if it's still available. It's the Night Owl. I picked this one because it's pretty neutral. It's like an everyday eyeshadow palette, and I feel like you probably have at least 1, 2, or 3 of these colors already in your makeup collection. So this is the color scheme. I like these. They're more brown tones, warm tones, but you do have like an all-over color. So let's break down these brushes first. So the first one you have is the medium shadow brush, 308, which is like this. And you can see it's flat on the side, but it's kind of like wide. This brush is going to be perfect to pick up color and lay it down all over your eyelid. Perfect, quick, easy. You have 2 crease brushes in here. Well, technically 3, but 2 obvious ones are going to be the defining crease brush, which is this one. You see how it's tapered and it's pretty pointy. So this is going to give you somewhat of like detailed work in your crease. Next, you have the Essential Crease Brush. This is like your traditional crease brush. It's pretty small, but it's flexible yet firm. So it's going to do really good to like blend out color, get into those like hard to reach areas. Next, you have the Smudge Brush. Now, smudging, when you think about it, typically you can use it for, let's say you do an eyeliner and you want to like smudge it, give it like a sultry look. That's what this is going to be really handy for. But if you have small eyes or your crease area is not very big or you want really detailed work, this one's going to get in there and kind of give you that detail work. You can also use it to smudge eyeshadow underneath your eyes. So that's a great one for that. Then you have the Shading Brush. This is another one that it's like a mini version of the medium shadow brush. See how they're kind of the same? This is like a mini version of that. So this you can use to pack on color on your lower lid, and you can also use the smudge. You can get it like in here to get the inner corner. And then you have the Definer Brush. This is going to be another good one, and this is like nicely cut on an angle. This is going to be good to do a wing liner. It's going to be good to line your eyes. It's going to be good to fill in your eyebrows. So very versatile. And last, oh no, I'm sorry, not last but not least, Fine Liner Brush. This is going to be good for getting those like kind of thin lines, doing a wing liner. If you want to do a graphic liner, kind of getting in there and making a design, this is going to be good for that. So whether you use it for a gel eyeliner or if you have colored eyeshadow and you wet it. Sorry, my hair is like, it's going to give you nice graphic lines. You get it. Last but not least is the Lash Separator. So this is for those of you who do like mascara and let's say you get too thick of like your lashes become too voluminous, it's going to get in there and kind of separate. These always make me nervous. I will learn how to use it, but yeah. So let's do an eye look and use these brushes. Give me 1 second. All right, so I'm going to take my eyeshadow palette and I'm going to start off first with the light shade. So I'm going to start off with this one. If you're curious, it's called Little Birdie. I'm going to take my medium shadow brush, and actually I need a mirror because I can't see. So I'm taking that on and I'm going to load it on the brush. I'm going to tap off the extra and I'm going to come in and I'm going to just start patting it onto the lid. So you see what I mean? This takes up a nice whole kind of area of my eye. Basically, like in 2 swipes, my eye is covered. It gets the job done. The edges are really soft, which I like. Perfect. Next, I'm going to take the Essential Crease brush, and I'm going to go for a mid-brown kind of color. Now, really quick, when you are doing your eye makeup, many of us are guilty of doing this. When we do our eye makeup, we usually have a mirror and we look down. And the second actually, I'll just show you. So you're doing it, and then let's say you want to put something in your crease and you start putting it here, but you're looking down. The second you look up, it's gone. Especially for those of you who are like me, where I have a hooded eye, it's going to disappear. So whenever you're doing your eye makeup, you want to take the brush and you want to look straight ahead, because that's going to show you exactly where you're placing the color and it won't disappear. So I'm taking this brush and I'm just kind of going windshield wiper motion, going back and forth. Now these brushes are really nice. The way they're cut and the way they perform, they really just do the work for you. All you have to do is take the brush, you put it in your crease, and you just go back and forth. And it just blends out nice. Pretty. Now say you want to define your crease a little bit. We're going to take the defining crease brush. Excuse me, this is the one that's like kind of tapered. I'm going to go in with a bit of a darker color. Actually, no, I'll go in with that same mid-tone color. I'm going to take that, and again, I'm looking straight ahead. And I'm going to put that right in this part of the crease. You see how it's hitting it just a little bit differently. It's defining the crease a little better. See? Actually here, I will go with the deeper color. This way you can see, because now it's mixing in. It's mixing in nicely. Taking that deep color, looking straight ahead. See how you're getting, like, I'm getting this like really nice line here? That's because this brush is so pointy. And like I said, it does the work for me. And then if you kind of want to just connect this a little bit. Like, look at that. Again, if you have the right tools, you're going to get the job done good, efficiently, and let the tool do the work for you. Okay, now I'm going to take the definer brush, which is this one that's cut on an angle. I'm going to use that to line my eyes. So I'm going to load the brush up with a darker color, and I'm just going to line my lash line. So it picks up the eyeshadow really nice. It lays it down very nice. Look at that. So even if you don't know how to like line it and you just want to stamp it, which is what I was just doing, you get it, you load it up, and you just kind of press down. So you can press, 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 and then you can kind of connect the top like that. Again, let the brush do the work for you. So now I'm just going to pull this up a little bit because I definitely feel like it's pulling my eye down just a bit. And even if you have a hooded eye like I do, if you want to take this and kind of just, I don't know, give the eye like something different. I'm going up kind of into that little fold. See how it kind of looks like a little V? Like if I look up, it looks a little more connected, right? But then if I look down, it just gives it a different shape. So now let's say you don't want to do that and you want to smudge it out. I'm going to take the smudge brush and I'm going to blend this right into this part of the crease and kind of like lift it. And I'm just taking that brush, I'm going back and forth and like into this corner here. And again, you can take a little bit of that dark color again. And let's say you don't want this liner here and you want to smudge it out. You just take it, you go back and forth. There, a smudged liner. Which is the easiest way to do a sultry eye. Just in case you didn't know. Go back and forth. That's it. Now here, I gotta blend that out because that looks crazy. So I'm gonna take the shading brush. Now, okay, this is the thing I like about these brushes. Don't necessarily tie yourself to what they're called and only use them for that. My rule is if it fits in that particular area, just use it. Okay, so this brush is the shading brush. This is the one that I said you can kind of like lay down the pigment. You could take this because these are cut this way and they're so soft, and because they're synthetic, they're going to be easier to blend with. Watch what I'm going to do. So I have this here where I see it. I know you could see it, this little dot from the eyeliner. Just take the brush. It's a clean brush. And go like this. And just blend it out. If you feel like this is too dark, again with your clean brush, just go back and forth. You can go windshield wiper motion or you can go circles. I prefer windshield wiper motion. Sorry. It's just easier. It's like a natural movement versus little circular motion. And kind of just go back and forth. Now it's diffused. Now it's no harsh lines or anything like that. If you don't want like that super defined crease and you want to blend it out, just take the brush. Just like that. That's it. That's why I like this particular brand. Their brushes, their bristles are so they're just so easy to use. And again, affordable. You can find it anywhere. The only one I haven't used is this one. Let me do something. Because I do want to give you like that experience. I want you to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to take this brush. I'm going to wet it. I'm supposed to only wet it a little bit, but I kind of wet it a lot. I'm going to go in with that dark eyeshadow color. Now, I don't know if this is going to work because I'm using a spray with an eyeshadow. It's not like I'm using Fix Plus or mixing medium, but I just want to show you how you can get like a thin line. So this is the brush. I'm going to go and line underneath and see what happens. See how I'm getting a thin line like right up against my lash line? This is going to do that for you. And it's so skinny that it literally gets right underneath my lash line. So now if I pull away, I have that nice like lined look. You can take it to the top. Yeah, I used the wrong, I need a mixing medium is what I'm trying to say. I need a mixing medium. So I can put it in the eyeshadow so that I can make it into like an instant liner. But you get the idea. You get like this nice thin line. So I'm going to quickly even myself out and I'll be right back. All right, so I've done both of my eyes. I threw on a little mascara and just want to give you my overall thoughts on these brushes. I definitely think that these brushes are amazing. I really do. I have a variety of brushes and I have a couple behind me that you can see. And it's so funny because I was starting to do more eyeshadow looks and I was reaching for my old Real Techniques brushes. And I wanted to recommend them, but I'm like, you know what? I don't even know if you could find the ones that I'm using. And I know they've repackaged them and everything, but I want to say if you're trying to get more into eyeshadow, or you know, you just find it hard to like blend out and you don't know where to start, I definitely think that these are a great place to start. I think I don't know, I feel like a beginner to a master in makeup can use these and can definitely get amazing looks with them. They're easy to use. They're so versatile. Like I said, don't tie yourself to, okay, well, I can only use this to put down color. Like, that's not true. If you use it to put down color everywhere and then you see you made a mistake, get your brush and go back and fix it. Like I said, as long as it fits in that area, you can totally use it. Like, think outside of the box. If you wanted to use this for concealer, you totally can, to just put it on and blend out. I just wanted to give you guys like just like a regular eyeshadow look to start off with. So highly recommend these. Like I said, they're about $20. Ulta usually runs like sales, buy one, get one half off. You could do that. They are on Amazon. Again, I will link them in my Amazon store for you if you want to get them through there. Sometimes they're like $17. I mean, you'll save $2, but again, totally up to you. No pressure. But you can definitely find it at Target. You can find it anywhere. Like, honestly, if you just like Google it, you'll see all the places that you can get it at. But these are definitely one of my favorite brushes, like brush companies. This is one of my favorites. Elf is another favorite of mine. If you guys want a video on my favorite Elf brushes, let me know down below, because I have a lot of Elf brushes. More than more than I need. But let me know, comment down below. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or anything, please feel free to leave them down below. And I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you found this video helpful. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.